All in all, we're touching 1,000 people.
Because you have to work harder than everybody else, and you have to do things that nobody else is prepared to do. And also,
my role is to make sure that there's foundations put in place to allow for that, because there's plans behind the scenes going on to improve.
Massive sense of community.
Every time you jump over next level, you have to challenge every time.
So we had a bit of a poor time, struggling with make sure the club keep moving forward.
That are earlier than my kids, older than my kids. Everything that I've done in my life, sort of GNG has been the backdrop of everything that I've done. The club was formed in 1969, and it was formed by my peers. And it was formed out of the group known at Gurdwara, which at the time was on 9 Heavy Bones. So it was a group of young Punjabi Sikh men that wanted to play football. They found it difficult to get into the local teams of the time.
As we got together, about a group of friends, and we went into the City League Division 8. There were, since that we improved and gradually went up to 4 teams in the league. And we had a bit of a bad time as well in the 90s where we struggled.
I've been involved with the club from the day one. When we first were looking for the player, and some player from Spinell Park, Foss Park, they came to Victoria Park looking for the Asian player. And we was playing, kicking about down there. And they asked about our players, will you be joining GNG? We are starting a new club. And I decided that I will be joining them.
We've had some really difficult times because every year we grow, and we've been doing that for about 20 years. And every time we grow, it absorbs more money. So we need more funding, we need everything to support that. And, it's difficult as we grow and we grow to our needs and our expectations. We need a lot more funding. And meeting that funding is hard work.
First 2 years was hard, because we were young. Within a couple of years, we learned a lot. Then about after 71, 72, we start playing better. Then it started going up since then.
It's when we were nomadic, we were a small club, we wanted to grow, we didn't have the facilities.
Well, we couldn't get the chance in playing for the English team anyway, because they think we're not good enough. But we were good enough playing in our league. If you're trying to go to another club, say you want to play, they won't give you a chance. So we'd rather stay with the Asian team. And that's the challenge yesterday. When you play with us, they will, they're experienced club. We were the new club that time. Then after that, we learned a lot since then.
We really got stronger and stronger. I brought a lot of players from the outside into the club Asian community. Then we entered the tournaments. We first time went in tournament in 70s, and we won most of the tournaments all over the UK and Leicester as well, many times.
Well, when we first league at 72, 73, first one, that was a good time. We won the Champion League. Then since then we need to start winning nearly every year till 80s. It was a good time.
It's been a nomadic club. It's played on rented pitches all across the city and the county of Leicester and Leicestershire. And then in 2015, after maybe 10, 15 years of lobbying the local authorities, we were in possession of Riverside Football Ground. This was at the time a £1.8 million facility. This was pre-COVID.
So I started coaching whilst I was still playing at the club. And then at 15 or 16 years old, I decided that coaching is what I wanted to pursue as a career. And I started volunteering here, and then I progressed to volunteer at Leicester City. Then I was able to pursue a part-time coaching role and then a full-time coaching role at Leicester. And then since Leicester City, I've been fortunate to work at a number of big clubs in a number of different roles across England and Europe. For me, Leicester is home, and it always will be home, wherever I've worked or I've lived. Leicester's always been home. I think the people of Leicester, is very unique. I think it's very, very diverse. There's many different communities, but I think everybody understands each other. and I think you get space to like represent who you are or be who you are within the city. And I think that I haven't seen that anywhere else. The motivation was to be involved at the highest level. I knew it wasn't going to be possible as a player to be involved at the highest level of the game, whereas as a coach it would be. And I've been fortunate that at Leicester City I've been involved with one of the best academies in England, and a lot of the players that I work with are now playing professionally, whether that's in the Premier League or Championship. And then I was able to coach at Wigan in the Championship as an assistant coach. So to be involved at the highest level, that was the motivation. I'd say it's probably the heart of the Punjabi community in Leicester, especially from a sporting sense. I think it's a hub where people of all ages, they can come together, whether they're playing, whether they're watching the game, whether they're involved as a volunteer. Anybody who likes football in Leicester, I think this is a real good centre for them. I remember in 2002 I went on tour with the team to India. So with the men's first team, guys that have now stopped playing and now involved at the club in other capacities. I was 7 years old, and I went to India on tour with them. That's something that I really remember.
And it's a state-of-the-art facility at the time. It's got the main pitch here, which I'm standing on. It's got a training pitch to my left, which is an all-weather 3G pitch. Both are floodlit pitches, both are barriered. And then we got a set of training facilities and junior pitches across the road, which is a similar setup. So we now, are one of the biggest clubs in the city. We have about 50 teams that play with GNG regularly. We have boys and girls playing. We have a men's team, and the youngest teams range from 4 years of age upwards. So it's a fantastic, fantastic club. It's a fantastic side here, and we're very proud to be part of GNG Football Club.
I've been at the club now it's gone just 10 years. And I've mainly been a coach. So I mainly came on board as a coach, and obviously through coaching I've obviously gone on to a career path of teaching, which wouldn't have happened without obviously coaching. And to be fair, I only started off as a coach, and then around 6 years ago I got given the opportunity to start helping out a bit more. And to be fair, since then, from what started off on a list of A4 of responsibilities, there's probably now 3 pages of A4. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that I'm part of. A lot of the key decisions around operations and what happens within the youth section. And obviously within the last 2 years, I've also been part of the men's section in terms of being in the management team, and now doing more of a behind the scenes role as well. My role is to make sure that there's foundations put in place to allow for that, but also with the senior section is to obviously keep thriving and keep going up the leagues, because there's plans behind the scenes going on to improve what we have. And ultimately, if we make progress behind the scenes, hopefully that can then translate to on the pitch as well. So we run all the way from under 6s to under 18s. That's our youth section. And then we have our senior section, which is our men's section. Now with that under 6 to under 18, we have a mixture of boys and girls teams, all up to under 18. And we have a senior section for our men's. We're also now developing a senior section for our women's. So in a few years' time, we will have our first ever women's team under the GNG banner as well. I think we're a good example of diversity and giving opportunity to anyone. And by anyone, that doesn't just mean South Asians, but like all backgrounds, all disabilities, provisions, inclusion. So we're quite good at covering a range.
Obviously, we believe in one thing, and that is giving back to the community, which, like many other, do work that way. So what happened was in 2000, we were looking at different avenues how to give back to the community, support-wise. And that's one point where we saw the GNG Football Club. We saw the history of the club, which was established in 1969. And we've seen the leadership working very, very hard with the children of the city. And what we found was that this is a nice venture, a nice partnership between the club to support those children, because end of the day, anything that gives back to the community, gives back to the future generation, the future of this country, we would love to get involved with. So that's how long we've been involved with this club.
Well, because I've been here since 5, I absolutely love the club. So it's been a massive part of my life. I mean, my family say I can't get away from it, which they're absolutely right. So I'm here pretty much most days in the week. I coach on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. I'm here on a Saturday. I absolutely love it. It's a massive part of my life. And to give back what I got as a child to other kids is really special for me. We have kids from the age of around 7 to 15 at the moment. And they come from all different backgrounds. So it doesn't matter what ability they are. Some come for recreation and some come to develop their footballing skills. And it's for us as coaches to kind of bring them all together and give them all an equal opportunity to play football. So you encounter a load of different people from a load of different ages, backgrounds, and it's really good to do. You sometimes deal with difficult situations, so whether that's a situation with a player or a parent, sometimes things don't go your way, sometimes even sessions, sometimes the session doesn't go the way you wanted it to, and you can get a bit frustrated, but it's key to just, when that happens, just reflect on that and try and be better next time. For kids, maybe on a Wednesday night, for example, kids maybe had a bad day at school and they come to our sessions. The aim for us is to put a smile on their face to make sure that their day gets better by playing football. And for me as well as a coach, like I could come here after having a tough week on a Saturday morning, and already when seeing the kids smiling, it makes me a lot happier as well.
I think there would be a massive hole. There would be a big hole if GNG wasn't here. I think kids will still play football, but they may play football in different environments, might be at different clubs, there might be a team on the park. But here, what we have is we have a football family, we have a site, we have a base. And it'd be a shame if we couldn't do that, but no way am I suggesting that we won't be here in the future. We will be here, and we will be stronger, and we will be better. And one of the happiest times of my life was when we got these grounds in 2015. You know, we were overjoyed that we had a state-of-the-art facility, which put us on the same platform as the other big clubs in Leicester and Leicestershire. So emotionally, you know, we were over the moon. But what I can assure people is that at GNG, we reflect the community of Leicester. You've only just got to look at the match that was played here today earlier. You can see that there's players from all different communities, and I believe that that's a way forward for the city. What's happened in the past we can't change, but we can give direction to the future.